Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Monday. We got 10 matchups on this NBA slate today. So be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. And yeah, go ahead and sign up with Bro Throw, guys. Love to have you guys be a part of that community in there. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Pretty busy slate today to open up the week. 10 matchups, starting with the Atlanta Hawks versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Hawks opening up as a 1.5 point road favorite with the over-under at 218.5. Hawks coming into this matchup 11-9, 8-11-1 covering the spread. The Sixers 11-9, 12-8 covering the spread head to head. Both teams have won 5 out of their last 10 matchups. We got Atlanta on a 2-game losing streak right now. They did lose their last matchup to Philly. Philly on a 2-game winning streak here. Embiid is questionable, so be sure to check his status. He has been winning, Philly has been winning without Embiid. And yeah, Atlanta coming off a bad Miami loss. 2-4 in their last 6, 1-5 covering the spread right now. And yeah, Philly 6-0 covering at home. I'm going to roll a Philly plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Washington Wizards. Timberwolves opening up as a 1-point road favorite with the over-under at 222.5. Timberwolves coming into this matchup 10-10, 7-13 covering the spread. The Wizards 10-10, 8-10-2 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Washington is 7-3. 8-2 covering the spread in those head-to-head meetings. Minnesota on a 2-game losing streak right now. Washington on a 3-game losing streak. Minnesota 0-5 against Washington. 0-5 covering the spread against the Wizards. Yeah, for whatever reason, they've really struggled against the Wizards here. And yeah, we're getting a pretty even matchup here. And I'm going to take the Wizards +1 at home against a team that just hasn't been able to win on the road, and they've struggled against Washington. Give me the Wizards at home. Next matchup, we got the Charlotte Hornets versus the Boston Celtics. Celtics opening up as an 11-point home favorite with the over-under at 226.5. Hornets coming into this matchup 6-14, 9-10-1 covering the spread. The Celtics 16-4. 12-8 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Boston is 8-2, 7-3 covering the spread. No Dennis Smith Jr. or LaMelo. Jason Tatum is questionable. Boston coming off a 9-point Washington win yesterday. They're 9-1 in their last 10. I mean, they're playing great basketball here. Yeah, Charlotte 1-8 on the road where they really have struggled. And Boston 8-0 at home. Yeah, love the Celtics here. Going to take them -11 in money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Toronto Raptors. Raptors opening up as a 1-point home favorite with the over-under at 218.5. Head-to-head, Toronto is 6-4. I do see Jared Allen and Karis LeVert are questionable. Same with Kevin Love. Scotty Barnes is questionable. Cleveland coming off a Detroit win. Toronto coming off a Dallas win. Yeah, Cleveland 5-1 in their last 6, 4-1 covering the spread, playing well. Only a 1-point spread here. I like the Cavs more. They've been better here, and I'll take Cleveland +1 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Orlando Magic versus the Brooklyn Nets. Nets opening up as a 10.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 219.5. Magic coming into this matchup 5-15, 8-10-2 covering the spread. The Nets 10-11 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Brooklyn is 6-4. Orlando on a 4-game losing streak. I mean, they really have been struggling here. Brooklyn coming off a Portland win. Orlando 1-12 on the road absolutely horrible on the road here. And yeah, we're going to take Brooklyn minus 10.5 and money line at home. All right, next matchup, we got the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans opening up as a 4.5 point home favorite with the over-under at 232.5. Thunder coming into this matchup 8-12, 11-9 covering the spread. The Pelicans 11-8, 10-9 covering the spread. Head-to-head, OKC is 7-3. OKC just 1-4 in their last 5. Pelicans coming off a tough Memphis loss here, but yeah, no Brandon Ingram or CJ McCollum here. So yeah, I don't love that. And yeah, without CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram, I think I'm gonna take OKC plus 4.5 on the road here. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Bulls versus the Utah Jazz. Jazz opening up as a 2.5 point home favorite with the over-under at 234.5. Bulls coming into this matchup 8-11, 9-1 covering the spread. The Jazz 12-10, 13-9 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Utah is 7-3 head-to-head here. Chicago coming off an OKC loss. I mean, they're 3-7 in their last 10. They have not looked very good. Jazz, they're struggling too on a 4-game losing streak. Chicago just 1-6 against Utah, where they really have struggled here. Utah 6-2 at home. Yeah, both teams not playing the best right now, and I'm gonna take the home team in this matchup, and we're gonna roll with the Jazz at home. Next matchup, we got the Houston Rockets versus the Denver Nuggets. Denver opening up as 11.5 point home favorite with the over-under at 228.5. Houston coming into this matchup 5-14, 9-8-2 covering the spread. Denver 12-7, 9-10 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Denver is 8-2. Houston on a little 2-game winning streak right now. Denver on a 2-game winning streak as well. Houston 0-7 against Denver, where they really have struggled. And yeah, it's going to be tough here. This Rockets team very bad on the road. And not in love with the spread here, but I do like Denver to win at home. So throw them in your money line parlays and do what you want with that spread. I'm not sure I'm in love with it the way Denver's played. So I could see the 11.5 going either way. So I'm probably not going to touch the spread in this one. Next matchup, we got the Phoenix Suns versus the Sacramento Kings. Kings opening up as a 1-point home favorite with the over-under at 226.5. Suns coming into this matchup 13-6, 11-8 covering the spread. The Kings 10-8, 12-6 covering the spread. Head-to-head, both teams have won 5 out of their last 10 meetings. No Chris Paul. And then Phoenix, they're on a 4-game winning streak, playing good right now. Sacramento on a 2-game losing streak. And yeah, Phoenix 4-1 on the road against Sacramento. I'm liking the Suns here, getting plus money and underdog on the road. Give me Suns +1 here. Then the last matchup, we got the Indiana Pacers versus the Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers opening up as a 4-point home favorite with the over-under at 235. Pacers coming into this matchup 11-8, 12-7 covering the spread. The Lakers 7-11, 7-11 covering the spread. Head-to-head, both teams have won 5 out of their last 10 matchups. Looks like LeBron James is good to go. So is Anthony Davis. Pacers coming off a Clippers loss. The Lakers 5-1 in their last 6, playing really well in this last week or two, and yeah, gonna pretty much be a fully healthy team here for the most part. I like Lakers -4 and money line at home. That's gonna be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Monday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Tuesday. Have a good one.